Hi there, my name's Kelly Petering, and today I want to discuss with you how to authentically connect with your target market, specifically via your website. So let's look at your target market. Here are 4 big questions that you want to be able to answer about your target market. So number 1 is, what is their biggest problem? What is the thing that keeps them awake at night? What is that thing that they're going to pay for a solution? What is their biggest problem? The second thing is how do they speak about this problem? And here you might want to do a bit of research. You can do this through surveys, speaking to past customers or clients, doing a little bit of research on Facebook, join some groups, or LinkedIn, join some groups and ask questions about how your target market talk about their problem. What's the language that they use? Because you want to be using some of their language, not all, but some of that language within your content and within your website so that they know that you're speaking directly to them. The third question is, how can you solve their biggest problem? What is it that you offer that solves this problem? And how do you do that? How specifically do you present this solution? Is it easy for them to find? Is it easy for them to understand? Do they know exactly what it is that you're offering? And the fourth question is, how do they like to receive their content? Do they love to read? Do they love to watch movies or videos? Do they love to listen to audio? Do they like to connect live via webinars? How do they like to connect? How do they like to receive their content? Because understanding how your target market likes to receive their content goes a long way for you in actually creating that content that speaks directly to them and is a match for what they love. So really, really important. And I'd like to invite you at this point to a webinar that I'm running this coming Monday on the 9th of March. And if you're watching it after the 9th of March, then you can always watch the recording of it. It will be posted in the link below. And at that webinar, I'm going to be offering a special bonus for those who attend live. And it's actually an unpack, I suppose, of how to understand your target market better and how to get into the minds and the hearts of your target market. So that's going to be an added bonus that people that come to this webinar will receive. A bit of an incentive to be there live. So that's a little bit about your target market, and there is a lot more to discuss about this, which is why I've left this to the bonus on the webinar. The next thing I want to discuss is building relationships. So with building relationships in any situation, whether it's within your family, within your friends, at work, or with clients or customers, it's a really important thing is to start building this relationship with your target market. And the way that you can do that, especially through your website, is to have what's called an opt-in or a squeeze box. Something that your target market can enter their name and email address to receive your amazing free gift that you're giving to them in exchange for their name and email, possibly phone number if it's something really cool. And once you have those details, you can then start building this relationship with them via email. If you get their phone number, you can start conversations over the phone. But it's really important to actually get that first point of contact. And for most people, it will be via email. And from there, to start delivering them that content we were talking about, the content that they love to receive. So some important points for building relationships with your target market is to understand as much about your target market as possible. And that is what the unpack that we'll be discussing on the webinar, this bonus that I'm going to give you for attending, is how to actually do that, how to understand as much as possible about your target market. The next thing is you want to give as much as you can. You want to come from a place of abundance. So whatever you've got to give, that's not, I suppose, impinging on your product line, you want to give whatever you can. So things like exactly what I'm doing now is just giving a little bit of content giving what I can so that people will come along to the webinar, again as a free webinar, to receive even more content, to receive even more. And then from there, to speak about what I can offer product-wise. So really important is to give as much as you can. Because when people see that the amount that you're giving for free, giving away for free, it makes them think, well, oh my goodness, if they're giving away this for free, then what am I going to get when I actually pay for something? Really big thing. The next thing in building relationships is to really listen to their feedback and what they have to say. So again, doing your research is asking the questions to your target market. Find out where they hang out, ask them the questions, hear and listen to exactly what they've got to say. And the final point I've got here is to tell them that they matter and that their problems are real. People want to know they matter. They want to feel significant. Everybody's favorite topic is themselves. And that's a really big clue. You want to make everything as much about them as possible. You know that what you have to offer is going to help solve your target market's biggest problem, right? You believe 100% in the value that you can deliver. Here's a clue. People are attracted to other people who are certain within themselves. So this is about creating a certainty within yourself, because you are good enough, and the right people will love what you have to put out there. They will love what you have to offer. Notice I said the right people. When you find your target market, when you are connecting with your target market, the right people will love what you have to offer. If people don't love what you have to offer, they're not the right people. They're not your target market. So move on to find people that are your people. Finally, my biggest tip for today is to make it about them. Focus on them as much as you possibly can. Everything that you create, content-wise, programs, products, whatever it is that you've got, must be created for them, with them in mind. Keep the focus on them. So I am running this webinar on Monday the 9th of March, this coming Monday, and I would love you to be there. As I said, there's going to be a couple of free bonuses on the call, so definitely an incentive to be there live. If you can't be there live, not a problem, it will be recorded. So register anyway, and I'll send you the recording as soon as we're done. So what are you going to learn on the webinar? You're going to learn a recipe for creating a classy homepage, a recipe for creating a classy about page, and how to create a compelling free gift for your target market, plus special bonus, as I mentioned before. So this is all about creating classy content for your new website and really connecting with your target market. So I trust I'll see you there, and goodbye for now.